Hello, my name is Jason Miller, founder of ServiceNow Solutions, and we're about to unlock the power of ServiceNow. All right, so we're continuing on with this series here of what I call a certification exam prep. Um, these are going to be some of the concepts that you might see during a job interview, they might ask you questions about, or if you're going to take the system admin exam for ServiceNow, these might be concepts that are on the exam. I pretty much got these from reading the user documentation. It's also the same way that I generate my videos on how to show you different things in the tool, like how to get things done, different concepts, how to demo and illustrate them. So again, this isn't 100% from the exam. I haven't taken it in several years, so I just want to put that disclaimer out there. But I'm just going to go over some of the high-level concepts that you probably might see or encounter, especially if you're going to be interviewing for a job, or like I said, if you're preparing to take the exam. So this is our mind map, and this is where we left off. And let's see here. We're going to cover, Delegate. Okay. So I did a couple of videos on Delegate, so you probably want to refer to those videos and watch them and how to set up delegates and all that. And basically, when you're delegating something out, you're delegating your approvals, notifications, tasks, and also invites too, I guess, might be on there. If we look at the screen here, we'll see here that we have assignments, approvals, notifications, but I use that same ant structure, if you remember, from a couple of videos ago. So here I have for like the 3 components of a workflow, Delegate pretty much would model that same thing. I'm not sure if invites would be something that would be touched on, but I felt I should put it in there since when you look at the screen, you see here meeting invitations. Okay, so then next we have our, like what are the table relationships? So again, if you go to documentation, we have your extensions, one-to-many, many-to-many, and database views. And then what I did was I just showed in the tool here basically where you would go. You look under system definition. I typed in EM space defin, and it brought up all this stuff. And I came to the many-to-many definition. Since this isn't something that's widely used, I felt, why not just illustrate it right here? We have our tables right here. So if you're to click on tables from system definition, it would bring you here. And then our database views. So this just kind of gives you a visual here that these modules exist. So I want to kind of move those over. And again, I'm not sure if all these would be on like a job interview, if those would be the questions, but you definitely want to know this high level stuff. Okay, and then our last concept here would be a schema map. So graphical relationship between tables. So the schema map, this is probably something that if you're a newbie to ServiceNow, you definitely want to have like your lead developer messing with this stuff. So this is only something you should probably look at in your personal instance. If you're in a production instance, like for a client or internally at your organization, this isn't something to be toyed with. So just make sure that you're doing this in your personal instance. So I went to one that I created myself, a table here called risk, and then when I clicked on schema map, what came up is, well, we have risk right here, and it shows us basically everything that's being extended, or the different tables that it's pulling from, right? So it's kind of working this way, right, to margin risk. So wanted to show that way you have that visual that'll help you with whatever it is you're doing, preparing for an interview or preparing to take the exam, which I highly recommend. It's a great certification to have. And I'm just going to plug that in there. One thing I like about our map here is that it's not even. I like it. That way I can kind of remember the long and the short ends of it, or if you wanted to scale it to kind of do this, maybe it helps you remember a little bit better. Okay, so that's it for today. If you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. My name's Jason Miller, founder of ServiceNow Solutions, and we've just unlocked the power of ServiceNow. Thank you and have a great day.